He's a roots, rock, singer, songwriter, and musician from Brandon, Manitoba. He's been playing the guitar since he was 7 years old, accompanying his grandfather and brother playing Métis fiddle tunes. And to this day, he's an active member of the Manitoba Metis community. His songs that he writes incorporates Ojibway music and culture with modern influences. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitchell Makoons.
I'll keep checking in on you till my dying day. Won't let time wither this away. Days are rough for you right now, my friend. Good times are just around the bend. I believe that to be true, as much as I believe in you. For so long you stood right by my side. Now I'm pulling out and you just run and hide. So I'll spin around and count to 10. I'll run out and find you then. You don't have to hide your face. We've all been to that place. One more week until you can't breathe. It's been one more week for a year at least. So don't you worry about missing my calls. I'm doing fine, just making sure that you're alright. Call me back when you got the time. You'll make it out, you'll always do. You're in the center of a maze and don't know which way to move. Wish that I could take you from it all. I wish that I could walk through walls, but all I can do is call. So all that I do. So I originally started playing the fiddle because my grandpa's a fiddle player, and that's kind of just like the family tradition. He has 9 grandkids and they all play the fiddle. So, you know, as soon as we can hold something, we have like a little tiny 8th size or 16th size fiddle to play around on. And my brother is 2 years older than me, and we started learning the fiddle at the same time. But since he's 2 years older and just a lot smarter, he started picking it up really quickly, and I got a little jealous, so my grandma played the guitar, so I chose to play the guitar so I can accompany him, so he'd play the fiddle and I'd play guitar, and we'd do little gigs around and stuff like that. It was mostly Métis music, and our family puts on old-time dances, and we'd learn fiddle tunes for that kind of stuff, and just to play around the house. It's come from a really musical family, and yeah, it's hard not to be a musician in our family. Throughout like my high school years and everything, I made a bunch of bands and stuff, and I just tried so many different genres to find the one that felt like home, and never really got there. And meanwhile, like the whole time I was playing with the family band and playing little gigs with my brother and stuff. But then into university, I just realized that was just the stuff I really wanted to do, so I went back to it. And I know it's been nice because this is the stuff that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do country music and old-time music, and yeah, it's nice to be back where I started. Call is the first tune I'm going to be playing, and I wrote it in university because there's a lot of people that really struggle mentally in university, and it's crazy to see your friends that you know hang out with and have the best times with at such a low point, and to the point where, you know, they stop answering calls, and that's where it comes from, you know. So there's some of my friends that when all you can do is reach out and say, hey, I'm here if you need me, like call whenever you can, but, you know, kind of no pressure situation. Yeah. Better with Time is a tune that I wrote after a harsh breakup, to be honest. And the person that, you know, had broken up with me, they had a parent that passed recently, and that was really hard on them. And kind of the theme of the song is they're missing this person, but it gets better with time. And then after this breakup, I was missing that person, but that also gets better with time. So we have a parallel in that relationship.
Used to looking down, finding dimes, my dear. You settling to a peace of mind. Can only see so far with your eyes so low. Gotta hold up your head to see the signs. $20 richer inside a walk change, and a jar beside her picture on display. I almost got $1 in my pocket's way. Heavy with a heartbreak I can't afford to pay. Consider me lucky and open up my eyes. A heartache ain't the hardest thing I could feel tonight. Looking at the same sky, wishing on the same star. Something like tonight, when it all fell apart. I'm doing alright, watching the sunrise. Only you can help me ease my mind. Well, I heard it all gets better with time. I couldn't take any more driving past your street. I flew across the world to take some time. Have you had the chance to forget about me? From 1,000 miles away, you're on my mind. Don't know why I'm waiting, 'cause things won't change. Guess planning life without you is just a little strange. I can almost see the light now, but it's going dim. I'm scared to see your face and do this all over again. Consider me lucky and open up my eyes. A heartache ain't the hardest thing I could feel tonight. Looking at the same sky, wishing on the same star. With someone like tonight, when it all fell apart. I'm doing alright, watching the sunrise. Only you can help me ease my mind. Well, I heard it all gets better. Looking at the same sky, wishing on the same star. With something like tonight, when it all fell apart. I'm doing alright, watching the sunrise. Only you can help me ease my mind. Well, I heard it all gets better with time.
This is a cute little tune. My partner likes to make playlists. She has a playlist of, I think, 15 songs or something, and they all remind her of me or us together. And so what I did is kind of a writing challenge. I took all the titles of the songs of her playlist and turned them into song lyrics. And I tried to squeeze as many in there as I could. I think I squeezed in 9 or so, yeah. I like to do songwriting challenges, write songs that I wouldn't have written if I was just thinking of them. You know, give myself a prompt or read a prompt from a songwriting book or something.
Finding my way back home, I listen to drops of brandy. I about a good girl now. Her smile is sweet as candy. Living out on the road can be hard on a lover. How did I get so lucky, falling in the heat of summer? When the city don't treat me kind, she drowns out the noise. And I give her all my time, scare away the other boys. She don't know when my day changes with a morning kiss. In my dreams goes just like this. My dreams go just like this. Went back home to mama, our first time away. The poplar trees and the prairie breeze left nothing more to say. Little bitty back road on the tread of my tire. Found my shotgun seat warmer, chasing new bonfires. When the city don't treat me kind, she drowns out the noise. I give her all my time, scare away the other boys. She don't know when my day changes with a morning kiss. When my dreams goes just like this. My dream goes just like this.
Yeah. Cold coffee is another one I wrote in university. The cold coffee itself is, in the mornings, I'd get to university and I'd make a hot cup of coffee, and by the time I went to drink it, it would be cold, but I'd be so tired that I'd drink it anyway, even though I really didn't want to. And that's kind of a metaphor for, pushing yourself through things even if you don't want to. And the thing that really pushed me through university was this really tight-knit group of friends I had. And there's still people that play in my band right now, which is pretty sweet. But it kind of goes through our stages of life. So, maybe we're renting a log cabin up in Clear Lake or whatever, at a gig or whatever, and then we get our own apartments, and then eventually we have our own houses. And I hope to be with these same people through, the course of my life.
I don't like cold coffee too much. Only drink it when I'm angry or I'm sad. Come to think of it, I love it more than I thought I'd had. I think I like cold coffee too much. Can't get through without my friends. They remind me that today's not the end. Everybody has those days and they show it in different ways. Can't get through without my friends. When it rains, we'll retreat into our little log cabin. When it snows, put another log on fire. Burning desire, that's you and I. When it rains, we'll retreat into our little apartment. When it snows, we won't have a walkway to plow. Here and now, it's you and I. When it rains, we'll retreat to our little country home. When it snows, we're on the ones to plow and dry. Out all night, it's you and I.
I think it's good to just make a project and do that as best as you can. And you really don't have to get it right at the first time. I had a pop band that I played with a lot, and that was really fun, but I'm not playing that kind of music now. And then I had a blues band, and like we toured across Western Canada, and I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be the career, but that didn't turn out to be what I'm gonna do either. But all those things, we did it the best we could. We came to rehearsals well rehearsed. Everyone individually was really, really well rehearsed. And everyone took it seriously, and we just pretended that we were professionals. Every gig was, an opportunity, to play for new people. Even if no one comes to your show, there's at least 3 people working at the cafe and they have friends and they have Spotify accounts and stuff like that. Every time you're playing for someone, it's an opportunity. When you're playing a show and only 3 people show up, it's not those 3 people's fault that 100 people didn't show up. So you got to play as if there's 100 people and give those 3 people the same show, because you're kind of doing them an injustice if you play less, Yeah, Still My Father's Son's a little bit of a heavy one. My parents got divorced in my final year of high school, and I really became distant from my dad. And I really missed it, Like, the person that taught me the different types of wrenches and how to tinker with electrical work and, how to put a pickup in a guitar. Like, he taught me so much stuff, and for that distance to be there was really heartbreaking, and I wish that we could have, got back together and did more of those things. So it kind of touches on wanting that relationship to be healthier again.
Saw myself in the mirror the other day. Was a spitting image of you, and I cried. I wasn't sad or nothing, it just took me by surprise. Don't know why. Maybe I've waited too long. Maybe we're in the past. I'm still writing songs, hoping that you'd come back. So I hold on to the memories of wanting a flashlight at the car, changing winter tires, wondering where we fell apart, building damn good fires and fishing on the lake, wishing that I'd call you, never being that brave, no matter how much I tried, still my father's son. Thought a couple hundred times to change my name, I never could go through. Now I know that it means something. It's the last part of you. I can hold. Maybe you could be a friend, not just someone I love. When I'm on the mend and push comes to shove, yeah, I hold on to the memories of wanting a flashlight at the car, changing winter tires, wondering where we fell apart, building damn good fires and fishing on the lake, wishing that I'd call you, never being that brave, no matter how much I tried, still my father's son. Saw myself in the mirror the other day, it was a spinning image of you, and I cried.
I'm working on an EP right now, and it's coming out soon. We've put out 2 singles so far, 3 singles so far, and there's gonna be a big release. Hopefully you'll see it in a Facebook ad or something. But I have that other music out right now, just anywhere you find it, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, that kind of thing. It's on the internet. If you want to look for it, you're going to find it. Yeah, See You Next Time is, it takes a little bit of Ojibway culture and puts it into the song. There's no real way to say goodbye in Ojibway. A lot of people, when you're talking to them that are native Ojibway speakers, you say, okay, and then they'll just hang up on you because there's no bye, right? So if they think the conversation's ending, then they'll just hang up. Because you only say goodbye to people one time, and that's, at the funeral. Instead, you say, Miniwa Gegawapamin, which means, see you next time, or until the next time I see you.
Granny ain't got a word for saying goodbye. She'll simply hang up the phone if you'd even try. Maybe that's the way that it ought to be. Only say goodbye once with a grieving family. I'll say see you next time down the road. Our paths might be winding, but they'll cross again, I know. You don't have to chase the wind or why. I won't say goodbye, I'll see you next time. Life's a little strange when you're living on the road, constantly making friends and calling back home. When it's time to leave, I don't mean to make you cry. See you again the other day, but I won't say goodbye. I'll see you next time down the road. Our paths might be winding, but they'll cross again, I know. You don't have to chase the wind or why. I won't say goodbye, I'll see you next time. I'll say see you next time down the road. Our paths might be winding, but they'll cross again, I know. You don't have to chase the wind or why. I won't say goodbye, I'll see you next time. No, I won't say goodbye, I'll see you next time.